Here we go. What's up, everyone? Welcome to this week's episode. My name is Gerard. This is my little brother, Alex. And we are the creators and hosts of the GAJ Podcast. Welcome, one. Welcome all. Here we go. All right, let me fix that a little bit. All right, cool. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time with us, it's nice to meet you. We usually have, we try to have a third member of the crew named JR, but he's still captive by the Cybertrucks. We're currently negotiating his release, but we aren't quite there yet, so he will be joining us when he's able to join us again. All right, we are going to get into it. Almost forgot. If we are lucky enough to have my lovely fiance Ashley grace us with her presence for a quick moment or two anytime during the show, please make sure to say hello to her in the comments. And off to our first deal, if I know what I'm doing here. We have a segment we like to lead off with called Mom's Spaghetti, blah, 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 blah. And it is pretty much anything food related, whether it's something interesting we ate, whether it's a crazy encounter during a meal, or what I'm going to do is kind of give a shout out to a buddy's business. So I don't know if you can see this. Saul's Beef. Can I zoom in on that? Saul's Beef. This is a t-shirt that Ashley got me from one of her buddies, Ethan. Ethan has a business called Saul's Beef, and it is based off of the Chicago-style Italian beef sandwich. And by the way, it's delicious. I've had it a few times. He got a lot of input from another buddy of ours, Mikey, who is actually from the Chicagoland area also. So they worked on that together for quite a while before he actually decided to release it to everybody. And it's kind of a party favorite for me anyway, whenever we all get together, whether it's fantasy football draft parties. The restaurant owners hosted a little get together at their house, like pool party style, and he had his Italian beef sandwiches there also. I love them. Every time I see him and he's making them, I'm eating probably 2 or 3 of them. Granted, they're party style, so they're about 3 inches long, but yeah.
He should have a commercial that ends with like his tagline of, "Are you beefing? Better call Saul."
That's a good one. You know what? We might send that as a suggestion out to him. Ethan, if you're out there, hey, love the sandwiches, brother. Keep it up, and if you need a tagline, talk to my brother about it. I think he's got a good one for you. So, yeah.
I do have a degree from Ohio State in marketing, and I've never used it.
This is true. So, my brother might know a thing or two. At least I'll give you some suggestions. Anyway, Saul's Beef, if you are in the Kansas City area, look him up. He does pop-ups here and there. He actually did a pop-up, I think, around Arlington Heights over Thanksgiving weekend. So hopefully that went well. I haven't had a chance to talk to him yet, but if you had a chance to try out Saul's Beef Italian beef sandwiches, I'm sure you loved them. If you did, put it in the comments and let us know what you thought. All right, Alex. Oh, you want to go next, or do you want me to show Mom's deal?
Go for Mom's.
Go for Mom's. Mom had a plate like I would make, quite frankly, especially when I was single. It looks like some spaghetti. I think I have the text message. Here we go. Oh, so it looks like it was some leftovers from Moretti's and Hoffman Estates. She had lunch with our aunt's old nurse, so that's cool. Bang Bang Crispy Shrimps, homemade slaw, eggplant parmesan as the main entree. So I guess that's eggplant parmesan there with some, I'm assuming spaghetti noodles is what that looks like to me, and then little shrimp on the side. So that looks like something I would make, minus the eggplant. I'd probably replace that with like, I don't know, fried chicken or meatballs. But yeah. And then I made ramen noodles with. This is like college kid ramen noodles right here. This is the ramen noodles with some. I think it was like mixed greens, so I think spinach and arugula, and like chicken out of like a can.
That's like shit I would make. I just got a resupply of ramen noodles from Amazon. Yeah. And I put arugula in it.
Yep. And I dropped a couple of eggs in it to cook in kind of like poached egg style. Tell you what, though, it was delicious. It was college kid stuff.
Do you put the egg in it while it's boiling?
Yeah. Just so it'll actually cook all the way through. Otherwise, when I break the yolk, it kind of runs, and I kind of want.
You drain out any of the water?
No. Sometimes, but I wanted soup. I was sick yesterday, so soup made me feel better. But yeah, that was my mom's spaghetti for the week. How about you, man? What'd you have?
This past weekend I caved in again. I got Filipino food.
Yeah, dude. I'm jealous, man.
I can't remember what I got.
I don't have a way to get it very easily without going completely out of my way to get it. So
it was pork afritada.
Oh yeah.
Something else. It's good. I think it might have been menudo. Yeah. Got menudo. But I've been reconsidering trying Jollibee again because I was watching the YouTube channel Just Kidding News.
Mm-hmm. I like that channel.
I know you mentioned to me, and I saw a couple clips. I didn't watch it again, and then for some reason, YouTube's algorithm sent it to me. I'm like, I'm bored. Let's put this on. So they tried Jollibee like 2 days ago. The white people liked it. So I want to.
I've never actually tried Jollibee. I've heard it's good.
The one that's I don't say it's by me, but it's the one that's closest to me. It's where I get the Filipino food. There's also Jollibee in there. They're actually closed for reconstruction, remodeling.
Okay.
But I guess I'll just get menudo and afritada. So not a bad deal, but I'll try them again. And I'll try it a couple times because for some reason people say that their chicken sandwich is amazing. And I've seen it. I've seen pictures of it. I'm like, it doesn't look that good. But
well,
there's only one way to compare it
to, like Chick-fil-A and Popeyes.
They said it was better than Chick-fil-A and it was better than Louisiana or Popeyes, whatever it is they tried.
Yeah, Popeyes Louisiana style chicken or whatever.
But the white chicks liked it. The white chicks said it's better than the Louisiana chicken. So that's why they kind of got me. You know, apparently I only listen to white people. So there you go.
Although if you're watching JK News, I mean, I'd like to say they're kind of like us, but we're kind of like them in that we have a couple of Asian guys and like one white dude. And
sometimes they have a black
dude,
here, or it's like white chicks.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I like those guys though. See, he used to go by Timothy Delgado. He goes by his actual name now. I think it's Tim. Oh gosh, I can't say it. Chantarangsu. I can't remember. He got to start on YouTube doing comedy bits, and then ended up on like, what's that show called? Wild and Out with Nick Cannon. And he did some spin-offs of that, like some food deal, ironically enough, with Big Baby. But funny guy, he's on there every once in a while. I think the main guy is like Bart Kwan Joe. I don't remember what his last name is.
I don't know any of their names.
Also, oh okay.
I think I only identify them by race. I'm like Filipino, Japanese guy, guys I think are Chinese,
Korean guy, yeah, Korean guy, Chinese guy,
not Asian.
Yeah, the white guy, the one white guy. But I like their format. That's kind of, I don't know. I'd like to eventually kind of be a little bit like that. I like that
Yeah.
they can take
But
any story and make it pretty funny, have a joke
the
around
thing
it.
is, though, I mean, I only watch the clips because they're short, but
Yeah.
I think I only enjoy about half the clip, and it feels like they go off on a tangent that is interesting to me.
Oh, okay.
Well, off of it.
Sometimes and sometimes not. They're all pretty funny though, so I'm not mad at them. Not mad.
Not really food, but something that I do ingest. It's my second week doing creatine, and so far so good. The tummy problems,
Yeah?
like some people say they get tummy problems. Watch me have a freaking like kidney stone tomorrow.
I used to just like take my 5 milligrams and mix it in with my BCAAs during my workout.
It's mixed in with my protein shake.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's not a bad idea. Do you take it more than once a day or just once a day?
Protein shakes sometimes I take twice a day, but with creatine, since I just started, I didn't know how I was going to react to it. I've just been doing it once a day, but I might try twice a day because they said you could load up in the beginning for maybe, I don't know, a week or two, and then just go to maintenance with just 5 milligrams or 5 grams or whatever it is. One scoop.
Okay.
One scoop. They said you can just go to regular maintenance of 1 scoop or 5 milligrams.
So that's all I ever did was just the 1 scoop.
Or you could front load it and do like up to 20 milligrams, which sounds kind of whoa. Sounds like a lot. Hold on. And then after like a week or two, then you just go to maintenance at 5 milligrams.
Okay.
But with my pooping patterns, I'm very cautious.
Probably not a terrible idea. Man. But there's been plenty of studies on creatine, and it's there used to be all kinds of like speculation about it, like it was like anabolic steroids, and it would shrink your testicles and whatever, make you infertile, whatever. They've actually done a lot of studies, and there's a lot of benefit to it. Obviously, too much of anything can be a bad thing, but yeah, creatine is good for you.
I was watching a fitness video, and some guy said he gives it to his like 8-year-old daughter. He gives 5 milligrams to his 8-year-old daughter daily, and she plays softball. He says it's completely safe. I'm giving it to my daughter, which is kind of funny because when you think back to the '90s with Sammy Sosa, when it was revealed that he's on creatine, they're like, "Oh, he's cheating."
Yeah.
Which really was it? Given years or decades after that, you're like, yeah, he was also probably on steroids.
He was
on steroids. But the
we're not
part was fine.
saying he wasn't cheating, folks. Quite frankly, I think we
creatine
believe
part is fine.
Yeah, we believe he was using stuff that he wasn't supposed to be using. He was also using creatine, which we don't have a problem with.
That's what
we're saying.
That was the creatine part was exposed in the '90s, and that's what people made a big stink about. But after decades of research since then, people are like, "Dude, give it to your 5-year-old daughter. It's fine."
Hey, if you're out there in the comments, if you're on a workout regimen and using some supplements to supplement a healthy diet, let us know what you're using. I need to get back into it. I'm gonna be. I hate to say it, but this coming year, I am going to be a New Year's resolutionist. Basically, getting back in the gym on January 1st because I'm getting married in May. Gotta shape up a little bit. Getting a little too fat, a little too soft. So, gonna try and lean out a little bit going into the wedding, so we can all have a good time in Costa Rica while we're out there.
If you decide to take creatine, don't try to shortcut your creatine consumption by, just make sure you're ingesting it. Don't try to shortcut it by snorting it or sticking it up your butt.
No, God, no. There's instructions on the packaging for a reason, folks.
Yeah,
because that's a safe way to do it.
You'll sell butt chug vodka.
Yeah, that's... Guys, use some common sense, I think is what we're saying. But, yeah. Anyway, that was Mount Spaghetti. If you have some ideas about things you would like us to try or at least look at, or just share your pictures with us, send them to us. You can shoot us an email at GAJ Podcast gmail.com, and we'll give you a shout out if you'd like, or we'll just show your adventurous meal or whatever.
Show us your creatine.
Show us your creatine, yeah.
But not your cocaine. They look exactly the same.
Just tell us it's creatine. I don't want to know if it's something else. If it's a big old snowball, just cut the baggie open and just tell us it's creatine so we can say it's creatine. And then we'll just tell you it's too much creatine. You should probably spread that out over a week. Anyway, that is Mom Spaghetti. Going on to Out and About. What'd you get into over the last week, man? Were you out and about? Were you staying in? Doing anything cool?
Well, there was the college football championship games, but I skipped it. It's more like I already knew it was going to happen. And Ohio State wasn't part of it. So I was watching on my phone, and then I'd watch, I was in and out of the house. I was more getting content filmed for my YouTube channel. And then
I saw you put out a few videos over the last week. How many videos did you get out?
Probably one or two, but I still have more footage that I haven't edited.
Okay.
I have more footage that's like I'm in the middle of filming a couple ones. And I'm trying to figure out which ones I want to film next.
Okay.
So, and kind of someone just came in today. Something I wanted since I was a little kid. I have an 80s reproduction of Optimus Prime.
Oh, nice.
40th anniversary. This is almost the exact one that came out when we were kids. I remember playing with our friends or relatives toy. And they re-released this. Then which is fine, it didn't get my attention, but then they put it on a huge sale. And I was like, oh, mine now. So they put it on a huge sale, so I got it. And I don't know when I'm going to open it. But that's pretty much more or less an exact replica of what came out in the 80s. There's some different paint changes to it, but
in case you're wondering, Alex's channel is also on YouTube. That is called I Play Nerd. Check it out if you like toys, hearing about toys, seeing where they might be available. Check it out. It's even for me, who's not necessarily into that sort of thing, pretty entertaining, and he doesn't consume a shitload of time with each video. Keeps it nice and concise, and gives you a few of them each week. So,
plus editing takes a long time.
Yes, it does. Yes,
but I did do something I said I would not do. Something else I bought.
Uh-oh. What is this?
This is a $60. It's called the Ghost. It's a ship from Star Wars, The Rebels, the cartoon series. This is a $6 figure that I found on the Walmart app for $15. So
can I make you big? Oh no, I can't. Dang it! I was hoping I could make you big, so we could see that a little bit better.
It's huge. So what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to sell it. Sell it to. I said I'd never be a toy flipper. I'm going to sell it to. There's a place here called Book Off. They give you shit as far as payment. Because I tried to sell them an extra Batmobile I just happened to have. I got by accident.
Yeah.
They're going to give me like half of what I paid for. And I was like, fuck that. I'm just going to keep it. And I'm either going to, have it as a, hey, inbox type decoration, or I'm going to give it to a friend that I want to give it to.
Yeah.
But this, well, here's the thing though. I said I didn't want it. I didn't want this because it's so big, but damn, it's cool. So I planned for that. So I got this. And I got a second one. Dude, that's a $60 toy that I got for $15.
Oh, you're trying to sell it, and you gave away the beans, bro.
So I might just I don't know if I'm going to sell both at different times, or I'm going to sell one and then keep one, or sell one, keep one, play with it, and then after a while sell it also.
Why don't you put it up on eBay, see what comes out of it?
I'm not going to be an eBay seller. Plus, you have to pay for shipping on that. When you add shipping, it's just too much to do. Plus, if I become an eBay seller, it's going to be people look at the history of eBay sellers and be like, he sold nothing.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, I tell you what, if any of you out there are interested, shoot us a message. Again, you can put it in the comments. You can email us at gagepodcast@gmail.com or look up Alex at I Play Nerd on YouTube and shoot him a message if you're interested. Yeah.
Anyways,
That's
so
cool.
I'm not gonna be one that starts flipping toys. I'm just gonna do it this one time.
Yeah. So if you're interested, shoot a message one of those ways, and Alex will get back to you.
Now some videos coming out because I got some. I'm looking at them right now. I got some shit that it's unopened. I have shits unopened from like the past year and a half.
That's cool.
Especially since I started the YouTube channel, because I was like, I can't open this until I film it, and I was like, hold on, I don't have time to do this right now. I want to space it out. I'm glad I got the toy, but I'm going to space it out. And then I got some recent shit I'm looking at. I'm very excited for.
Nice.
Can't wait to get that. I've been looking at that for months.
Very cool. Very cool. And when's your next video coming out?
Probably this weekend. I mean, I have some stuff in the pipeline already that's ready to roll. It's not going to get a whole lot of views. They're quick filming. They've been ready for like the past maybe month or two. I've just been waiting to drop them during a time when I don't have time to drop something else.
Okay.
You
know what? That is a smart strategy. I've heard of other YouTubers doing that. There's the first step, which is just hit record and post it, right? And then the next one is
get a good pipeline.
Yeah, build a pipeline so that when you are limited on time, everybody's busy, and for the most part, YouTube is not most of our primary job, for most of us. So keep some in the hopper and put them up when you don't have time to put them up.
But I Play Nerd is up to 199 subscribers. That is
nice, dude.
801 subscribers away from the minimum amount to become monetized.
Oh, yeah? 801, is that what you said?
You need 1,000 subscribers and then like 10,000 hours watched, which probably nowhere near. So
we'll work on that.
And then when you get monetized, you get like $3 a month.
Yeah, it's not something that
I did.
Even when you're monetized, it's probably not your primary source of income.
You get
Meanwhile, the GAJ Podcast is at 12 subscribers. So, thanks, all 12 of you. Probably like
I'm
4
like
of you because I think each of us are 2 or 3 of those. So,
and like Mom,
but we're out
Dad,
here and
so we probably have like 3 real subscribers.
Yeah. Hey, whatever. If you're with us, we appreciate you. Stick with us because I think we're gonna get out a little bit more in 2025. We're gonna push the content a little more, push the just the visibility, and we're gonna restructure a little bit. That is yet to come. We'll probably announce that going into either last episode or just when we start up again in 2025. Anyway, I haven't really said anything about what I was doing. So in the last week, I did some cool stuff. We actually went down to my company's Christmas party. So that was down by that in Springfield, and had a pretty good time. This is the first time I really had a chance to kind of be a little more social with the folks that I work with, and we had a very good time. I did avoid the karaoke. I didn't get too smashed, but we got pretty festive. We had a good time, and I don't know if I have any pictures of it. Did you say you avoided the karaoke, or you did karaoke? I did not do the karaoke. So here's the problem. 1, I wasn't nearly drunk enough. 2, I knew those people just a little bit too well. And 3, I didn't know those people enough. If that makes sense to you, there's kind of that middle ground, right, where you know them too well to embarrass yourself, but not enough to embarrass yourself. Work people, bosses, whatever. But I don't know. Maybe we'll cut it loose next year. we'll see. But we had a good time. The food was good. The company was good. And I got to wear a crazy, ugly sweater that I wish I had a picture of. And Ashley has one, but I forgot to have her send it to me. So, but it was pretty epic. I'll have to bring it up next week. Went shirt, went cardigan sweater. I tried to go blazer instead of sweater, but the one that was able to get to me in time didn't fit, and the one that I think would have fit wasn't going to get to me in time. So it was what it was, and I might have played some return games with some of that stuff. Anyway, good thing we only have 12 subscribers because I don't want Amazon coming after me for it.
I kind of want a new Christmas sweater. I watched the one that I have. Now
I'll send you mine. I was going to return it, but they said they just credited it back to me and they didn't even ask me to return it.
Was there a theme to it, or was it just regular Christmas decorations?
Let me see if I can bring it up for you. Because it was a pretty good one. Let me see here. Oh, shit. There we go. Here we go. I like it. Do you do like, what are they? I don't know what you call it. Are your passwords saved in Google?
Yep. So if I get hacked, I'm fucked.
Oh, me too. But I love it because it makes shit so much faster whenever I'm logging all this stuff, especially when I've had to change passwords so many times. It's supposed to be secure though, so like whenever I turn on my computer, I still have to log in everything. But once I log into Google, it kind of has everything for me. So let me show you this sweater because it was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. Let me get this out here. This was my sweater, right?
That's cool. It's a button-up one.
Yeah. It was like a cardigan style sweater. Pull over. Thanks. It's a cardigan. Nothing. Dumb and Dumber. But yeah, that was my sweater, and my shirt was this bad boy right here.
Good God.
It was awesome. It was so good. I wish I had a picture of it somewhere.
That is loud as fuck.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I went. If you're gonna do it, you got to do it, right? Like,
well, the Christmas sweater kind of nullifies it. So, if you want to be loud, you take off the sweater.
You know what? It was. Yeah, I had to take the sweater off for people to really realize that I also had a shirt to go with it underneath, and then I had some socks too, which were pretty good. So yeah, it worked out pretty well. I thought, I thought it was able to look kind of obnoxious / classy all at the same time. Not just offensive, but festive, right? Festive. And then I was playing around at home and got some new stuff. I got some of these bad boys. These Google Nest audio speakers. I got one in the gray, or I think they call it chalk, and then one in charcoal for our house. And they work great. Wanted to do them because I wanted Ashley to be able to do the smart home thing with voice commands, so she didn't have to keep carrying her phone around and having to open up the Casa app. So we got some of these, and now she can turn the lights on and off and all that stuff. And they work great. And they were on sale. I think they're still on sale. If anybody out there is interested, I got these off of bestbuy.com. They're on sale for $50 each, which the normal price for the Nest Minis, those little mini speakers, is $50. So these are way cooler. And they sound great too. So, you can play Christmas music throughout your house during the season and have it all synced up. So it's pretty cool. I'm actually thinking about getting one more for my office.
You didn't want to get the one with the display?
No, because it was $300. I think we'll probably go that way eventually, but What's that?
The smaller one's not $300.
I thought it was. Maybe I'm wrong.
Mine was I got mine in like 2019 or 2018.
Yeah.
It was like maybe I think it was 100, but I think I got it around Christmas time, so it was on sale for like 50 or 60.
Oh, I didn't see any of those. Let me see here. Let's see if we can find that, because if that's the case, I
like the one that I got
get that.
The one that I got for Dad's house. The one that he
because I was looking for that.
When he unplugged and put a plastic bag over.
I was looking for that, and
I'm probably gonna end up taking that back if he's just not gonna use it. I'm gonna put it here.
Where's the Google Explore devices? Why am I not seeing all the speakers? Oh, maybe it's Google Nest, isn't it?
Yep, they're called Nest now.
So you're talking about these displays?
Yep, the small ones.
Nest
Wait, it's the Hub Max. The Hub Max. I think it's the Hub. The Hub Max is the huge one.
That's that one was like $400, $400 or $500.
That's the one I got.
Oh
for me,
shit!
And the one, that's the ones I got. That's the one I got for Dad. There's no camera on it, just so you know, which is actually working out. Which actually works out better.
Fine. Yeah. I already set we have a camera that faces. It's a PTZ, so PTZ means pan tilt zoom, so I can move the camera around. But the one in the hallway, I just have it set to only point at the door, so that because Ashley was a little weirded out by it, so I fixed it to just face the door, so we know if
people can hack into that.
Yeah, we know if people come into the house and all that. And then
people can hack the cameras and just watch you.
Yeah, I know.
I watch them on YouTube. Like, whoa,
we don't have them. Well, the great thing is the way they are, you can tell if they're moving around and it's not you doing it. So they're both we only have two. One's pointing at the door, one's in my office, and we just have them on fixed positions for now. But I might have to look into this because this would be kind of cool. Although I think we're probably going to do more of it like when we get a house next year. Because I think this would be cool for her, like in the kitchen. So like when she's looking up recipes or techniques for cooking, I think this would be cool for her to be able to use.
It does play YouTube videos for you.
Yeah. So I'm thinking one for the kitchen, one for like the living room, and then use those other speakers because these have speakers anyway, don't they?
Yep.
How does it sound? Does it sound pretty good?
Hey Google, what's the weather?
Currently in Newport Beach, it's 56 degrees and clear.
Can you hear that?
The forecast is around
50
and mostly cloudy.
It's fine. It's probably I'm gonna say it's better than my Alexa. Well, it's probably just as good as my Alexa. My newest Alexa has it's like a bigger speaker. Actually, I don't know. Maybe about the same size. Either way, it's fine. Audio wise, yeah.
I wish it was on sale. That would have been cool.
Just wait. Maybe. Keep looking.
Yeah. I'll look at it a little bit later. But anyway, yeah, so got those set up, and I think you'll like this. I told you I did the cameras. I cleaned it up a little bit, and I just took a picture actually today. So before I just had like a bare wire just kind of hanging out there all the way down the ground, and I got some cable management.
What room is that?
That's my living room. So this is the camera that's pointed at the door. So if you remember how you come in the door, there's that light right there. And it just looked kind of trashy. There's one in my office actually right now that the wire's still just kind of hanging out. But I got some of this cable management stuff to kind of hide it, so it looks a little cleaner. So I'm gonna do a little more of that with the camera that's in my office this weekend. Yeah, I just had it run across along the painting. I meant to clean this up a little bit, but I don't like how it looks. I'm probably gonna change all that.
Yeah, it
even though it's
rotates
down
though,
low.
doesn't it? That camera.
It does, yeah. That's
Okay,
a pan tilt zoom. It's a cool camera. And I can set it to, so I have like preset positions, and it'll go. I can set it to like monitor mode where it'll change position every, 10 minutes or whatever you want to set it to. But I just have it set to point at the door for now.
How's it attached to the ceiling? Is it an adhesive or did you have to drill it?
You can drill in. This ceiling is really hard to drill into, and I made a mess of it. But you know what I actually used was industrial Velcro. So I actually have some right here. I'll show it to you. If you've ever used this stuff before,
Nope.
it's what you know what? It's what Dad used to use to attach the iPass in the minivan. Or maybe did we have an iPass in the minivan? I don't know. I know we use it to attach the iPass, and it's actually what I've used too. But it's strong as fuck. Like it's very, very strong.
So when you move out, are you gonna be able to pull it off, or is it gonna rip the ceiling?
Well, I'm gonna have to pull it off, but I'm also gonna have to put filler up there too because it's. I poked a hole in there, but I'm gonna have to fill a few holes in the walls anyway because I made a mess. We had the TV mounted under the wall for a while, and it was an articulating mount, so it pulled out, and then you could turn it, angle it, like side to side and up and down. But the TV was too heavy, and it started to pull off, so I took the TV off the wall. The mount's still up there, but
How big is the TV?
it's a 60.
Okay, that's huge.
Yeah. And technically that mount was supposedly strong enough to take it, but it didn't. It was starting to bend and pull off, so I put it back on the stand, put it back on the TV stand, and then I'm just going to have to plug those holes whenever we move and probably paint over it a little bit. But yeah, so did that, trying to give it a cleaner look. It's part of it's practice for when we do actually move into a house, so that whenever I put stuff up, I can keep it clean looking. When you're renting a place, you're not as worried about it.
Yeah, I have tons of shit hanging. Well, I'm still trying not to, leave a huge mess. If I had to move out tomorrow, it wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely gonna have some holes to plug.
I have 2 TV mounts I got from Amazon. I suck at installing shit. There's no way I was going to install a TV mount, but these ones were very easy to install. It's just you just hammer a couple of nails. And you're like, all right, now put the TV on top. I'm like, okay, cool. But it does have a limit. I have a 32-inch and a 43-inch.
You're
which
just
are fine.
You're able to just use nails, like hammering nails.
Yeah, hammer the mount into the wall, and then you screw in the other part of the mount into the TV. It's not a very advanced. It's not a very advanced mount. Let me see if I can find it. Since I'm on Amazon already.
So I use
it's
bolts.
It's super simple to install. That's why I got it. All right, gonna present here. Share screen. Give me this guy.
I gotcha.
See this one right here. This is the one I bought. See, it says I purchased it 2 times. No stud. Well, I'm a stud.
Oh yeah.
No stud TV wall mount, drywall studless. Dude, $20. I might have gotten it for cheaper because there may have been a sale. Super easy to do. Let's look at the pictures here.
You definitely have to stick with a very light, smaller TV.
Up to 99 pounds. I would probably not test that 99 pounds.
I don't know that I would do that.
It says 12 to 55-inch TVs.
I wouldn't do it.
I don't think I would go up to 55-inch. My biggest was a 43-inch, and it seems to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe up to I don't know what size TVs are now. Maybe up to 50. They probably max it out there, but I might even say, 43 might be your max if you really want to try it out. TVs aren't that expensive anymore, so maybe if you go up to like 50 or close to the 50, you'll probably be okay.
Yeah.
I'd say going up to
they're pretty light.
Yeah, going up to the threshold is I wouldn't recommend.
No, yeah, that's kind of what I was doing with our 60-inch. I tried to put it on there, so won't do that again. I can't believe it's held in with hammers. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, see, you have to find a stud other than me. Back a TV, install wall bar. I didn't even use all the nails. I hammered in maybe half of them.
Okay.
And then make sure they're more, equally spread out. And you can see how it attaches to the TV in the back.
Look for that I've got a small TV I was thinking about hanging up in my office.
I almost want to. My small apartment already has a lot of TVs, but I also want to hang up another TV just because it's so simple, and I can have it right above my desk. And I could, instead of turning my head to watch TV, I can just have it above my desk.
I thought about turning my desk to be against the wall, but then when we're recording, you would see like the bathroom behind me.
It's so simple.
I kind of keep it this way.
I just buy another one of these for $20. I do have an extra TV. It's kind of it's a real shitty TV. But I was like, you know what? I could just put it up there and it's nothing. But then it's kind of like someone's gonna walk and be like, "You have so many TVs." I'm gonna be like, to me, that's awesome.
There's something wrong with you.
Well, my apartment was always designed to be like a man cave.
Yeah, for sure.
So if it's like that, I'm like, well, this is what I like. Look, there's a TV right above my desk. Even though my desk has
cool.
TVs on, my desk has 2 TVs on it because I don't have regular monitors.
Hey guys, what are you using to hang your TVs? Let us know. Like, give us some suggestions about some mounts that you would recommend because.
But this one's $20, dude, on Amazon.
Clearly, we could probably use them.
Remember, this is Amazon, so if you fuck up, just fucking return it. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing.
All right. Whoa, where'd you go? What happened? Did you just log yourself off? All right. Alex apparently left the studio instead of hitting the stop sharing button. I'm not really sure how he did that, but now you're stuck with me. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to just power through, and we're going to go into a little bit of, let's just finish out with out and about. Talk to you guys about the camera cleanup, and then what else was I going to share with you guys? Let me see here. While he's trying to come back, his internet might have gone out. I don't know. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Let's put him on speaker. Hey, dude, you're on speaker. Yep, doing it right now. I just thought it would be funny to answer the phone on speaker. So you're still on the podcast. And all right, you got it. All right, bye. Oh, technical difficulties. It's the story of our lives here on the GAJ Podcast. Resent Alex the link, and he is now back on.
That was not a technical error or technical issue. That was me closing out StreamYard instead.
That was user error. User error.
That was total user error. I meant
to
stop sharing my screen, and I clicked Leave Studio instead.
Well, I was about to show him something while we're on Out and About, and this is the tease of the week for me. This actually came in my notifications a little bit earlier tonight. Snow possible in the next hour. Guess what didn't happen? 4 hours later. Snow. Quit teasing me with that. I want snow. I was a little annoyed because when we were just about getting into Ohio, into Dayton, it was snowing here in Kansas City. They got like 3 inches of snow. I was like, what the... Man, can't catch a break. Anyway, guys, I was out and about. Appreciate you bearing with us and our technical difficulties / user errors. We're going to get into a little bit of breaking to us news. One I'm going to lead off with just so we can get out of the way because it's not the most upbeat thing, but one of my heroes, Ryan Sandberg, unfortunately had to announce today that his prostate cancer has relapsed and spread to other organs. Just want to share that because Ryan Sandberg was one of my heroes growing up. I played second base because he was my hero, and just want to express that our thoughts and prayers go out to Rhino and his family and all of us as fans. So stay in the fight, Rhino. We're all pulling for you. Next one we're gonna go with is, gotta talk about a little bit. Suspect in the United Healthcare CEO murdering. He was caught yesterday, excuse me. At a McDonald's in Pennsylvania. Some people are kind of a weird thing because, quite frankly, I'm on the bus of healthcare providers and the insurance providers are absolutely corrupt as all get out. It is criminal what they do to people. I don't know if I'm going to go as far as to praise him as a hero, but there are people out there that are praising him as a hero.
He's also he's also ripped as shit, dude.
Dude, he's a good looking kid, right?
I'm dude.
He wasn't he was a good looking kid in the face, and then they showed him with his shirt off. Shit.
No, Diddy, but you got some.
Yeah.
You're a freaking actor. You look like some of my toys.
No homo, but you're a good looking kid, and in real good shape.
You can have a YouTube channel dedicated to fitness that people are going to watch.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to be in jail for the rest of their life. But
well, if you can figure out how to record in prison, I think people would still watch. But anyway, look, you healthcare insurance providers might be worth taking into consideration your customers, your patients. Make it, the profit margins don't need to be what they are. Maybe make it so that you can actually help people and actually save lives. However, we do not condone the slaying of what's his face, Brian Thompson, or any other health insurance company executives. That's wrong. But maybe give some thought into how you can serve your customer base a lot better, quite frankly. A lot better. But anyway, he was caught. I think he said even something that, where was it? It's something that had to be done. I don't know if I agree with that, but it is what it is. I do want to, however, talk about some of the social media stuff because some of it's funny. You said earlier, no Diddy. Here's the new one. You just got Luigi. Sorry, funny. Look, guys, funny's funny. If it's too soon, I apologize. But you just got Luigi. Come on, you just got Luigi. That's funny. And the other one, I guess I thought there was more on here. But the other one, there was a post supposedly on Burger King's Twitter that said, "We don't snitch." And in case you don't get the reference, Luigi, what's his face, was picked up at McDonald's, and it was a McDonald's employee that ratted him out. So I guess I don't know if it was Burger King's page or Twitter or somebody that was posing as like a fake account, but they posted Burger King, we don't snitch. I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny. Maybe that's a warped sense of humor. I'm not gonna apologize for it. Funny is funny. What do you think?
I want some Burger King.
I like Burger King.
I've
I
had Burger
actually
King.
I actually think Burger King is better than McDonald's. Like, just the flavor of the burger, better than McDonald's. McDonald's is just so easy to find and get, and it's
Something about McDonald's.
familiar as hell.
I don't know. Maybe it's I heard a theory. There's something about their cheese that makes it a little extra delicious.
Maybe. I don't know what it is.
If I'm going through there are times when I go through I don't say like a cheat day or cheat meal, but it's like I could have fast food burgers for a day or for a meal, and I'll try to get both Burger King and McDonald's in the same meal.
Really?
Yeah. It's like I try to do both Taco Bell and Del Taco. Or I used
That's
to. I can't
wanting
even
it, man.
They're
That is wanting
too
it.
far away from each other location-wise now.
I gotcha.
Proximity-wise. Burger King, McDonald's kind of the same, though I can work it out where it's like I get the Burger King, or I get one or the other first. I eat it, and then I go to
Go to the other one.
But it's still a little bit of a drive. So,
I like it. I'm probably not going to do it, but I like it.
and then-
Here's my question. Have you eaten a quarter pounder or double quarter pounder lately?
I haven't had McDonald's in over a year.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Maybe
probably smart.
a year and a half.
I've been staying away from the quarter pounders or double quarter pounders from McDonald's because they had that whole E. coli thing, which supposedly was in the slivered onions. I don't know. So they stopped
don't eat
serving slivered
onions?
onions for a while.
Yeah.
But
Does that mean it's also in the double cheeseburger?
no, because they don't use the slivered onions in the double
Oh, okay.
cheeseburgers. They use the diced up onions, which supposedly comes from a different place. I don't know. Now that I think about it, maybe I should just say no onions.
Maybe I'll do a little cheetah meal this weekend. Another one. We'll do the burgers. Things if I go to McDonald's, then I want to get breakfast also.
Do you ever watch what's his name? Eric the Electric, I think is what it's called on YouTube.
No, no.
What's it? This guy? Yeah. He does that stuff. He gets stuff from like all kinds of different places and like rates them, or just has a big old fucking like mukbang.
Oh, he's not fat.
No, he's actually he actually works out a lot. He's done powerlifting competitions. He's done bike races. His girlfriend does fitness competitions, and then he not her, but he is also like a competitive eater.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh, freaking Kobayashi, the Japanese kid. You
For
saw him go
sure.
from skinny kid to buff kid to buff old guy.
yeah.
Who doesn't
Here you go.
compete.
Look, clash of calories: McDonald's versus Burger King. So there you go. Eric the Electric.
Does anyone ever eat a Big Mac anymore? That's just too much meat.
I think the
Or
double
not too
quarter
much
pounder
meat.
is way
Too
more
much-
than the
too much
Big Mac.
bread. Too much bread.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you that. I don't know. Sometimes I just like it. Have you tried? Did you see the chicken Big Mac? Did you?
Yeah.
Was that out there?
No,
I didn't try
not
it,
really
but
interested in
I was
it.
curious.
I mean, sure. Why not explain that your menu? But no, I was not interested in it.
Oh, look at this one. You see the preview for this one?
The Ultimate American Cravings Platter.
Wait a minute. Let me see if it'll start over. Because he had like White Castles on there. White Castles and like pizza bagels.
Ooh, pizza bagels.
Yeah, buddy.
I've had
That sounds
in-
good, right? Sounds good. Anyway, in case you didn't notice, that was the timer going off, which means we are running out of time and we need to get into our closing thoughts. But before we do that, I want to thank you guys again for joining us. if you wouldn't mind, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Share some ideas with us. We like doing this, but we'd love it to be entertaining for you as well. So any way you can help us be more entertaining for you, that would be very much appreciated. Also, if you'd like to help us out, hit that like button, maybe hit the subscribe button, and definitely helps out. It would help us out if you hit that notification bell also, so you know when new episodes come out. Typically they come out Thursday mornings. I'm trying to move that up to Wednesdays, and then sometimes they fall all the way to Saturday. Feel free to call me out, criticize me, whatever you want to do. We appreciate the feedback. And if you like to stay more anonymous, you can also hit us up at gagepodcast@gmail.com. All right. We are nearing the end, which means that it's time for our closing thoughts. You got a closing thought, Alex?
Just wondering if people think that this new light I installed right here is annoying or not.
Is that a clock, or is it's like rotating?
That's just the setting it has. It's like a normal ring light.
Oh, okay.
But it also has different colors and different settings. So right now it's just one of the settings. Sometimes it's solid blue. Sometimes it's solid green. Sometimes it's almost like it's you're at a rave and it just blinks and gives you a seizure. Or you can make it like a rainbow like it is right now. It's a light that I had in the closet. No Diddy. It's rainbow in the closet. And I was like, I need to do something with this. So what if I hang it up? It's just one small nail.
I like it.
In the wall.
I like it. It's something in the background. It's not too crazy, right? So it's not like super distracting. It's just a nice little element back there. That's kind of why I started doing the blue and red lights behind me.
Right. I like making it a solid blue when I'm getting close to bedtime. It's because I find blue light, even though blue light from your phone keeps you more awake. But like a blue light, like the color blue, I think it's supposed to enhance your ability to get tired.
Really?
I think so, because I was watching something. I've been watching a lot of people taking trains, Amtrak, across the country.
Yeah,
and they always film it. They said they have a blue light in some of the bedrooms that helps them sleep.
Huh?
Okay, I don't know if that's a thing.
I might have to look that up.
And
if any of you out there, if you know anything about this or have any thoughts, put them in the comments.
It sounds counterintuitive.
Let's have a discussion.
Your phone has a blue light filter so that it doesn't keep you up.
My glasses, these lenses.
Yep.
I paid extra for the blue light filtering coating. Yep.
I got that too.
So
blue light, a dim, not like a huge bright blue light, but like a little dim blue light.
Huh.
Supposed
Curious
to
about that. I'm gonna have to look that up.
They do it on trains. I don't know how scientifically plausible that is. Anyways, that's my light.
All right. Let them know what you think. Keep it. Get rid of it. Change the pattern. Put it in the comments. For me, it is 1. Make sure you look up Saul's Beef. Italian beef sauce sandwiches. Golly. It's Chicago style. Jus and everything soaked in it. Delicious. He is on Instagram, so look it up on Instagram. Also,
is that in Kansas City or is that in Chicago?
He's here in Kansas City, but he did pop up in Chicago over Thanksgiving weekend. So I haven't had a chance to talk to him about it yet, but he was pretty excited about it because he got a lot of input from folks from Chicago before he kind of perfected it and made it more of a public thing. But yeah, check him out. Tell him we sent you. Tell him the GAJ Podcast sent you. And if you're in the Kansas City area, look him up on Instagram. He pops up. I think he's got 1 or 2 regular places. He pops up every week or every other week or every month. But he does some other events too. So look him up. Get your sandwich. I think you will not regret it. I almost guarantee it. And it's Christmas season. Don't go bankrupt, guys. I don't know. That's all I got there.
But there are a lot of good sales.
Take advantage of the deals while you can. Just do it responsibly. Don't want to hear about anybody going bankrupt and then you don't have a computer anymore to watch us do whatever it is we're doing here. All right, guys. Once again, appreciate you being here. Appreciate you supporting us. And we look forward to catching up with you again next week. Until then, we are going to cue up our exit music and call it an episode and let you know that this has been yet another episode of the GAJ Podcast. Oh no, that's the wrong music, isn't it? All right, guys, there's the music, which means we are getting out of here. I'm going to give Alex about 3 seconds to throw his towel at the camera, and we're going to get on out here. Have a good week, everybody. See you next time. Transformers, transform. Bye-bye.